I spent the last 24 hours in New York, and here's some thoughts from that. I'm going to be showing y'all my notes. I'll put my notes in the transcript and I'll just speak from my heart. But yeah, um, do more random things. But also, as you do random things, have a plan. I am freakishly spontaneous. I'm okay with going with the flow. I'm okay with just vibing until I'm tired. But I think that's everybody to an extent. Wait, me and my friends bought some cheap tickets to New York. It was Frontier. I'm like 6'3" on a good day. On the bad day, I'm 6'4", and my knees just hitting the heck out the seats in front of me. In the airport, we actually met a group of people who did the exact same thing. They went to the old college I used to go to. It's like small world. But yeah, be spontaneous, but have a plan, cause we did not sleep. I need to sleep, but I'm not tired though. But I also have class at 8:30, so I do need to sleep. I realized that I did not actually think about all the crap I have to do before I go to this trip, which is okay because it won't take me that long to get it done. But I have 2 exams tomorrow, research proposal thing due, and a paper due tonight. Very, very doable. It doesn't require that much time because I don't. People make school sound like school's hard. School's hard, right? If I put maybe more time, my grades would be a lot better. School's hard, but it's very, very doable. Very, very doable. I'm taking 21 hours. Probably should not be doing the stuff I'm doing, but I believe. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have regrets. I do need to find a job in 3 weeks that pays a little chunk that I want to be able to explore, help people with communication, do organization, training, wherever the field actually finds me. But I have to put myself out there. Back to my 24 hours in New York. What else? What else? What else? Okay, yeah, bruh. I slept over at my friend's apartment so I wouldn't be late. And I talked to my friend for a little bit because I haven't talked to him in a minute. A minute was like last week. In college, a minute is literally way less than in the real world. Next year is going to be so interesting because transferring from OU taught me like what a minute looks like. Because I don't talk to my OU friends as often as I talk to the new college I'm in right now. So, but I try my best. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Give yourself grace and keep going. Stepped over his house. We went to the airport at 4:38. It's when maybe our Uber got there 4:38. We left to the airport 4:40, 4:45. We got to the airport around like 5 something. Our flight was a freaking 7. I think boarding was at 6 something. We got on that plane, fly, got to New York, went through Queens, Jamaica Street, and some fire beef patties. They literally remind me they were as fresh and as good as the ones I got in Jamaica. Obviously, because we're in New York, the price was way up. New York and Dallas prices low-key are quite similar. Mind you, we only ate cheap food. We did not go out to like fancy restaurants. So maybe if we went out to fancy restaurants, which I can't afford, would probably been like insane. But yeah, I had some beautiful beef patties. Had some great beef patties. I was gonna get some pizza slices because I was hungry after that. I had a budget of I wanted to spend. My friend told me to be okay or whatever, you need like $50 to $75 or $65 or whatever. I definitely spent over that. I think I spent $90, which is the same prices. My trip to New York was 85, so I basically spent the same prices. You know, lots of food. This was literally just a food adventure. But ate food, perspective, different conversations. So we were in a group of guys, and we separate from a group, and groups like do their own little thing. You got on the bus. This guy compliments me and my friend's style or whatever, and then we talked. We're from Dallas. He tells us like where he lives. And he lives in like a shoebox apparently in Queens, and it's $4K a month. $4K a month. That's not for a house. It's for an apartment, which is crazy. Even whenever I was in Chinatown, they were saying like 2K a month for a 1 bedroom studio. Isn't bad. Crazy. That's to me that's a lot. But I mean perspective. If you lived there, you'd be like, okay, you'd have to adjust. That's like me coming from Jamaica and being like, oh, a beef patty is only $1 in Jamaica, in New York is $3. But the cost of living is different, so that perspective is not false, but it's not right. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Going on the subway, I'm not a fan. I mean, I went on the trains in Seattle, which was like, so I was like, okay, New York is gonna be a good example. New York, it's like dirty on the floors, man. It's dirty. I think that every city has like the Paris effect. The Paris effect is when you go to Paris and Paris is not as cool as it is, right? Because everybody showed you like Paris is so cool, Paris is so cool. Same thing with New York. Personally, side note thought, color grading has ruined how we view the world. We have so many things that give us dopamine that we're not able to see the world for what it is. Because like going to New York, I was like, it's cool, but it's not that cool. But also, my little bias, I don't think most cities are that cool. I think it's the people you meet that make the city cool. Oklahoma is only cool because of my friends. Oklahoma's not cool. Dallas is not cool. Anywhere is not cool. Unless people are there, unless you're doing like fun activities, nowhere's really cool unless your friends are there or you meet cool people. Back to New York. I went to the Times Square. Let me see if I can pull up pictures on my phone. One of these days, I'll edit a video for real. One of these days. Let's look. You can't even see that. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a thing so I can remove this from my computer, edit, come back. That's what I would do. I'm gonna edit videos. I can't make any promises, but I may remake this video and edit some clips of me and my friends in there. But yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was overrated. But it was also a Tuesday, so it wasn't that busy. It was, to me, I was pretty busy. But allegedly, it's way more busy on a Friday. Everybody's just running through. It wasn't that cool to me. But what I find fun is the conversation, food, activities, skateboarding, reading, eating. As long as it's a good conversation, I'm probably gonna have fun. Yeah. The lights are pretty cool, but not all that. I think that's just with every city. People overdo these things that make it look cooler than it really is. Back to my little New York adventure. The subway really gave me a lot of perspective. I saw this little girl riding the subway after school. She had like school uniforms on. She sat down, she started falling asleep. She like wake up every so often to make sure she didn't miss her stop. And I'm like, wow, if a little girl is going on subway by herself to go to school, go home, all different things, it's like, wow. The train and the bus is $2.90. Train is $2.90. All of that. Constantly paying $2 every day to ride. Maybe worse than living in, like, even though it's the same as gas. Most people are not borough hopping as much as we were. So, if you're spending $10 a day on transportation, crazy. You're not driving $10 worth of gas every day. But no, most people may not be hopping from borough to borough like I did. But yeah, I seen that little girl fall asleep and all these different things. You see somebody crazy designer on a train next to somebody that looks semi homeless. And it's like they all equalizer. We're all human. We all bleed. We all eat. We may eat different foods in different cultures. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this here because I'm very tired. I'm just gonna drop my notes. But New York was a good trip. Go on more spontaneous things, but like I said, have a plan because we didn't sleep at all. Maybe it would have been better if I slept. I would have had more energy the next day. And if I had a plan, I could have saw my cousin and I could have saw a friend. But I was just like vibing, so I didn't get to do any of that. So do more spontaneous things. Give yourself room to fail. Give yourself grace. Experience life. Eat good food. Yeah, use your money to help people. Something I was thinking about while I was in New York. I have a job, right? I work at LA Fitness. I only work on the weekends. I don't work much. But it's like, if homeless people are asking people without jobs for money, how am I supposed to truly help them? That's something, low key, if you watch all the way to the end, hear the question, please give me an answer. Because sometimes I feel like most of my money goes towards my food and random homeless people ventures. That's really it. But at the end of the day, money's just a tool to help people, so that is what I preach, so it should be doing that. And like, I don't think you need to crazy amounts of money. So I was gonna end this and I'm still talking. We'll make another video when I'm more coherent.